on the last episode of Canary, Wharf.
There's no need to resist, sir. Let's do this with as much dignity as possible.
Listen, you've got to let him go. He's on. It's very important.
Yeah, now you listen to me. I'm afraid we have 3 dead bodies to account for. I'm sure you'd agree they're far more important than anything you seek to do on your entertainment program.
Hey, now you just stay there. Where's Max? Call the security. Where the bloody hell is Max?
Hello, and welcome to the show. I thought you were going to the Fager launch party.
I am. I just wanted to say, I spoke to Eddie, and he said it's no go.
What, Eddie the lawyer?
No, Eddie the duck. Who do you think?
Oh, see? I didn't know what you were talking about. So why is it no go?
I haven't got any money.
Well, so what are you supposed to do then?
I'm supposed to go on legal aid, but I earn too much. I don't qualify.
Poor thing. So you're not going to get anything?
Well, it's probably just as well. I mean, it takes years. It's a lot of hassle.
Well, I think you need a second opinion.
Who from?
Ed the duck. Sorry. Come here.
Okay, well, we'll put the mother scene and dining room piece in between the Birmingham slot and the Croydon... Max? How's Andrea?
Oh, she's looking very well, actually. As if she could get out of bed and come to the office and kick us all around right now. If it wasn't for the bullet.
What did the doctors say?
Oh, exactly the same. If they did the operation, they could kill her. And if they didn't, left the bullet in, that could kill her.
That's it?
Are they getting a second opinion? There must be something they can do.
Yeah, they're sending the x-rays to some authority on bullet wounds.
Well, who's that?
Oh, guy at the RVI hospital, Belfast. Where else? That's where they get all the practice.
So there's still some chance?
They haven't ruled out the operation, if that's what you mean.
Can we go and see her?
Better not. Not today. She's feeling weak still. Maybe tomorrow. How's the show?
Oh, don't worry about that. Claude and I are just fixing the links, and then it's done.
Okay. Well, when you finish that, come to my office, both of you. We've got one rather difficult problem to solve.
Right,
What I was thinking, if you brought the Valentine piece up...
What's that you're whistling?
It's the, Pina Colada song, right?
Yeah, well, give it a rest. It sets my teeth on edge. Call that a haircut?
Max, is there something you haven't told me about your visit to the hospital?
Andrea accused me of arranging to have her shot so that I could get her job.
Well, at least they haven't removed her sense of humor.
I'm not sure she was joking.
So when does the Irishman get the x-rays?
Tomorrow?
So we'll know tomorrow.
Probably not. There are half a dozen people who have to see them, and then they have a conference to decide how to tackle it.
Is that true, what you said on the phone? She just acts like she's got the flu.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny, Michael. Yeah, I swear I was more nervous than she was when I was in that hospital just now. I can cope with anything when I come into the office and run the show, but as soon as she gets involved, I go to pieces.
It's nervous tension.
Yeah. I think she's a carrier. Come in! Oh, good. Thanks for coming. Now, we've got one outstanding problem. Jason.
Jason? Don't worry about him. He's handling this manslaughter thing a lot better than us. He'll be fine.
No, I mean, I don't know whether to put him on the show or not.
Why not? He's earned his chance and I need for help.
He's in a very difficult situation.
Yes, and it's our job to be as supportive as possible. You promised him, Max. You can't let him down.
Listen, are we really going to put on screen somebody who's been accused of murder?
Max?
No, listen. Hear me out. What about people he interviews? What are they going to think? And what about our viewers? He's going to be putting across a serious point and they're going to be thinking of something else entirely.
Probably boost the ratings, though. People will tune in droves to see our very own O.J. Simpson.
There's a lot of Andrea in you, Sarah.
Max, we shouldn't even be having this discussion. You owe it to him to give him that job. He's got this terrible thing hanging over him and you can't turn your back on him.
It's not as simple as that, Claudia.
Let's face it, if he's found guilty, we'll look very sick.
How dare you? Have you any idea what he's going through at the moment without people like you stuffing him in the back?
Sorry.
Okay, people. There is a solution. It's not our decision.
It isn't. Whose decision is it?
Charles Belgrave's. I'll convey our concerns about Jason and the show to Charles, and he can decide. Agreed, Max?
Well, isn't it something we ought to settle ourselves?
No, it's his company. It's his decision.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you're right.
Okay, I'll give him a call.
No, I'll call him. Now, I'm sure you all got things to get on with. Michael, I haven't eaten. Do you think you could get something brought up for me?
Sorry, Max. You want me to, get you some food, is that it?
Well, if you're too busy.
No, it's just that well, my job description, I don't, I don't exactly... Oh, God, it's Chisholm. Sam, don't touch that!
Hi, Max. You want me to get something for you?
I do want you to get me something. I want you to go to the deli for me.
Deli?
The delicatessen. There's a 24-hour one open over the bridge, Cumberland Street. Get me 2 rounds of brie and grape and a badwa.
What?
It's a cheese sandwich and a bottle of water.
Oh, I get it. You want a sarnie for your tea?
Yeah.
I'll get you some pickles. Pickles are good.
Not with brie.
Oh, I like pickles, I do. Sam Chisholm has pickles with everything. And tomato sauce. Oh, do you want tomato sauce with your chips?
Chips? I don't want chips.
Oh, you gotta have chips. I was brought up on chips. I'll get you some and then we can share them.
Yeah, that's very kind of you, but I don't want any chips. Anyway, I don't think they serve them. It's a rather posh deli.
Ah, posh is it?
Yeah. Well, you just get the sarnie sandwich.
Right. What was it you wanted?
I'll write it down.
Good idea. That'd be good, that. Then I can't get it wrong, can I?
And, well, I should cover it anyway.
Blimey, 20 quid. They know how to charge down there, don't they?
Yeah, I will be expecting some change.
Oh, yeah, of course. Right. Where was it I was going again?
It's Cumberland Street. You go over the... Ask Michael. He's not too busy.
Right. I'll be back in a jiff.
Hope so. I'm starving.
Jason's a beach bum. I mean, what's the matter with these people that they can't see that a surf party does not make a celebrity show?
Well, sometimes I wonder.
Anyway, you can't expect him, however good-looking he is, to turn into a brilliant presenter overnight. It takes lots of hard work. Look how hard I had to work on Valentine to get him up to scratch.
Yeah, and look where that got you. Look, I think it's about time you start looking out for number one.
Anyway, now he's on this manslaughter charge, and they are still wondering whether or not to use him. Apparently Charles Belgrave's going to decide.
Yeah, well, it's his company.
You know, the thing that hurts me the most,
is that all of this was discussed in front of my nose as if I wasn't there. It didn't occur to anybody that I might be the best person for the job.
Well, did you tell him that you wanted to be a presenter?
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? I don't want to scratch around after Mad Max the rest of my life. I go bonkers.
You've got to start telling people what you want. You know, be assertive. No one can mind read. Look, now Valentine's gone, you've got no distractions. Go and demand your rights.
Everybody looks on me as a producer, though. What if Max turns me down flat? I don't know if I could cope with that. I mean, I'm feeling a bit vulnerable at the moment.
For God's sake, where's your backbone? There's no point in complaining to me if you're too timid to tackle Max.
You're right. Max Armstrong's going to have to sit up and take notice.
Well, that's better. Cheers.
There you go, Max. I'd have fun with statistics.
Oh, thanks, Michael. Where the hell is Sam? I sent him out for that sandwich over an hour ago.
It should have been. About 5 minutes. I mean, I photocopied the street map and gave him the page and everything.
You don't suppose he's ridden his motorbike into the dock, do you?
I hope not.
So do I. He's got my £20 note.
Sorry I took too long, Max.
Well, what kept you?
Well, you wouldn't believe it if I told you. You know I chained me motorbike to that lamppost?
Yeah?
For safekeeping. Well, when I gets down there, do you think I could remember the combination? So I had to call the AA to come and saw the chain off anyway. This time of night, they ain't got many blokes working, so I had to wait ages.
But you found the deli all right?
Oh, yeah. I found that all right, yeah.
Good, good. So, where's my sandwich?
Ah, I'm sorry I didn't get it.
Why ever not? I even wrote it down for you.
Well, that was the problem. You see, the bloke at the shop, well, he couldn't read your writing.
Oh, for God's sake, Annie. Either go away or stop messing with all my stuff.
Sorry.
You know, it's just that if I didn't know any better, I'd say you're behaving like a woman in love.
What makes you say that?
Because you're all fidgety, just like you were when you first started seeing Barry.
I think it's probably the shootings, you know, I'm a bit jumpy.
That's a shame. No love interest on the horizon, then? Could have done with some light relief.
Why would it be so funny if I did have a new man?
Well, I never said it like that. I don't mean that. I just mean, obviously have to be into the tomboy look.
I'm not a tomboy. Just because I don't wear a micro mini and a boob tube to work. You know, I do actually have to carry a camera.
Yeah, well, it'd be quite nice to ring the changes occasionally, wouldn't it?
And what do you mean?
Well, you don't have to wear oversized shirts and jumpers and jeans all the time. If I had that figure, I'd be showing it off.
Do you think so?
Yeah, you're really attractive.
Yeah, but I'm just not every man's type.
And what is every man's type?
You promise not to tell?
Promise, cross my heart.
Okay, it's Michael.
I knew it. I can always tell when a woman's hankering after a useless man.
I'm not hankering, and he's not useless. He was just really good, you know, when Barry died, and I don't know, sometimes
You want more?
No, I just want him to see me as a woman, you know, not just as a mate.
Well, you should take my advice. Then he will. Try a few different hairstyles or something. Buy a new outfit.
Yeah, but I've had this hair since about 6.
Well, exactly. Curl it like you did at Valentine's party. You look gorgeous.
Yeah?
I've got a free afternoon tomorrow. Fancy going shopping at Kensington? Get a nice little sexy outfit?
Yeah, okay.
Can't wear jeans, though.
I like my jeans.
Do you want him to notice you or not?
Come in.
Can I have a word?
Sure. I'll be finished in a couple of minutes and I'm all yours. Yeah, you could get a cup of coffee if you like. I could murder a bacon sandwich.
I'm not room service.
Suit yourself.
I want to be a presenter.
I'll treat you to a bacon sandwich.
Max, are you listening to me? I said I want to be a presenter. I don't want to end up like you. I want...
What do you want?
to sit in front of the camera. I'd be good. Nobody knows the show like me. Jason certainly doesn't. I at least want you to consider me seriously.
You want to be in the hot seat? I'd have thought things were hot enough for you already. Anyway, we need you on the ground. It's out of the question.
The truth is, you don't want to lose me because you know I'm always there to back you up. I demand that you give me this chance. Otherwise, I shall have to go elsewhere.
I had no idea you felt so strongly. It has its drawbacks, you know, being on screen. Your private life will never be the same.
I haven't got a private life. I want that job.
All right. I'll give you your chance. Yeah, it's only temporary, okay? Claudia could do with some help for a couple of shows. And if you fluff it, you've had it.
I won't fluff it. You'll see. You'll wonder what you ever did without me.
Yep. Ah, good morning, Charles. Well, thank you. It has been very difficult. No, we're waiting to see if Jason's going to be prosecuted. It could take months. We can use him. Good. He'll be very pleased. Yeah, it's been terribly unfair on him.
I'm going to miss that in prison.
You're not going to prison. You wouldn't have got bail if anyone seriously thought you were going to be prosecuted for manslaughter. And you should sue for wrongful arrest like Jake.
Yeah. Jake's not going to, is he?
He's crazy. He should get millions.
Yeah, he doesn't need the aggro and he couldn't afford the lawyer's fees anyway.
Oh.
I suppose you know about Sarah filling in?
As what? Head of programs?
No, on air.
You're kidding. She's got no experience. Whose idea was that?
Hers, I think.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Max will never go for it.
He has. She's starting tonight.
Oh, I've got enough to do at the moment without carrying a Thumbelina.
Well, you can't go on doing it single-handed for much longer. You need all the help you can get.
Yeah, well, the show needs pros, not just anyone Max happens to run into. Can't you bring the barmaid in next, or one of the canteen ladies? Oh, Sarah, I don't believe it. I just don't believe it.
Sarah, I have to discuss a slightly delicate matter with you.
Make it quick, I'm busy.
It's about your expenses.
I can't see what business of yours my expenses are.
Well, with Pierce and Andrea no longer with us, Max has asked me to take on greater responsibility.
Andrea's not dead. She's coming back.
Yes, of course she is, in a while. But in the meantime, the demeaning business of accounting must go on.
They're genuine receipts. I don't have to explain them to you.
Unfortunately, Max is concerned at the amount we're all spending in pursuit of our daily grind. He hews to Andrea's nostrum that any producer spending over £300 a week is quite frankly taking the proverbial.
Well, I'm not just a producer now, so it doesn't apply to me.
I'm afraid I can't look at these things retrospectively.
It's nothing to do with you.
I must ask you to resubmit your expenses, taking this conversation into account.
Go away, I'm busy.
They will not be signed in their present form. Please take note. Jake, listen, I've been meaning to ask you something. I need to know next of kin for Helen, so I can get in touch with her.
No? None that I can recall, anyway. Both her parents are dead. No brothers and sisters. There's nobody there at the marriage, either. None she spoke of, as far as I can recall.
Looks like we're in much the same situation. We haven't been able to find any relatives of his, either. It makes sorting out the wills difficult.
Sorry, I can't help you, man.
Well, actually, you might. You see, Helen's lawyer turned up an old will from the 80s, in which she leaves everything to you.
Me?
Yes.
That'll be the day. She couldn't have changed it since then.
Yes, she did. She and Pierce drew up mutual wills before they were married, leaving everything to each other.
Well, there you are, then.
But unless any relatives come forward, It's almost unsatisfactory. In fact, you could be Helen's next of kin. Do you know that? You could be her heir.
I don't want any part of it. She wouldn't have wanted me to get a penny. Why don't you give it to the dog's home? There can't be that much involved, can there?
Oh, she wasn't that badly off, actually. You see, Jake, it's an odd legal situation where they don't know who died first. Helen, being the younger of the two, is deemed by the court to have survived the longest. So she inherits everything of Pierce's. And Pierce was not short of a penny.
Much good that it may do her.
Well, not only that. She or her heirs are the only beneficiaries of Robert's life insurance policy. I made a rough calculation, and whoever is deemed to be her heir is looking at receiving a figure in the neighborhood of £3.4 million.
Episode of Canary Wharf.
Let's have a look. Yeah, this is specialist stuff. This is very high-tech, you know. Very expensive.
I need to treat it gently, then. Try that.
Hey, that's brilliant.